Greenwich Time Podcast. Welcome to our Sahaja Yoga Greenwich podcast. Here you get to know a little bit more about meditation and you get to know people who are meditating for a while. So, today we have Charlotte. Hi Charlotte, how are you?
David, hello. Very well, thank you.
Excellent. So, Charlotte, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So, I was introduced to Sahaja Yoga meditation in 2000. So, I have theoretically been meditating for 20 years.
Wow,
So,
amazing.
yeah, which has been amazing, and I can honestly say that it's had such a profound impact on my life, in so many beneficial ways. So, I think I would take up a lot of your time explaining exactly, how incredible those experiences have been and the benefits. But come to our meeting.
Yeah, it's better kind of to experience than, to listen to some explanation about how the experience actually is, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's very much about your personal experience. And I think everyone has a very different experience when they meditate. But I can say for myself, it's definitely made me a much more satisfied person, much more confident in my field of work. And it's just enabled me to really appreciate people and have a much more open-minded attitude to life and different people's cultures. So I really value people more than I would have in the past. I'm very much more open.
Oh, very good. Very good. So it comes actually to our first question. So what's meditation for you?
So for me, meditation is very much finding that state of inner balance. So when we're bombarded with all these different problems throughout our daily life, it could be stress, problems with different relationships, family disputes, and whatever problems that you find you're bombarded with in your day-to-day life, I find it's an incredible tool to help you maintain that balance, to maintain an inner calm and a self-assurance. You have an inner awareness of yourself, a greater awareness of yourself. So that comes with a confidence in yourself, your abilities, and the way you deal with life and handle life and its obstacles and its challenges.
Oh, great. So you think like this has changed? I mean, meditation really changed your life. So you could see like Charlotte before meditation and after meditation.
Without being too personal, undoubtedly. And if you spoke to my family members, I think they would safely say that I have improved immensely. So, yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. And in your kind of day-by-day life, how you use meditation? Is it something that you do kind of every day? Is it something that you're constantly kind of using, let's say, the powers of meditation in your life?
Superpowers. It's a very interesting question, David, because I'd say that the answer to that question has probably changed and evolved throughout time. I think when I first started meditating, I was I was a young teen in London, starting out in life with many more obstacles and less confidence as a human being. So it was something that was such a breath of fresh air, and I had, it became the most prominent part of my life. And I dedicated, a huge amount of my time to master the art of meditation, because it was something that I found had such a great impact on my life. But throughout the years, having mastered it, I found it's become a tool, like any other tool, that you use, and it's part of your daily routine. And it's become a part of me, a part of my life, a part of my daily routine, like brushing your teeth. And it just helps me maintain that inner balance, and keeps my head above water, undoubtedly.
Fantastic. So, Charlotte, so now this Thursday you're kind of leading the meditation at Greenwich. So, what people can expect of this Thursday's meeting?
Mm. I mean, we have two sessions for the Thursday meditation. So there'll be a breakout room for those who are coming for the first time. So please don't be put off if you haven't experienced meditation before. We'll have some dedicated volunteers to help introduce you to the meditation. And then we'll have a going deeper meditation for those who have been coming for a while. And we will be teaching them about the third energy center, the Nabi chakra. And this, it covers a wide spectrum of qualities. But within that meeting, we will explain to people how that energy center can improve your life and your well-being, how it improves your sense of balance, your joy and your satisfaction, and how that can be imbibed in your day-to-day life. And we will also teach you some techniques of how to clear that chakra and to experience the depth of the meditation.
Wow, very good. Charlotte, I have one question because when you came to Sahaja Yoga, what was the thing that really made you kind of keep on meditating? Did you have some sort of experience, or it was some specific benefit that made you kept on meditating?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think I was looking for something, some tool to help me find some sort of sense of balance and to relieve the stress of day-to-day life. And I had dabbled in a few different types of meditation. And I think I spent an hour and a half one afternoon in a Buddhist temple in silence for an hour and a half. And I came out feeling, definitely a sense of inner peace and calm. But, there was definitely a profound difference with my experiences with the Sahaja Yoga meditation. It's difficult to explain in words, but it was such a spontaneous happening. But it was so apparent, it was undeniable. And it was the ease in which I was able to meditate, the ease in which I was able to attain a sense of thoughtlessness, a sense of... So there was definitely a sense of calm, a sense of peace, but there was something deeper and more joyful as well. It was almost like an elation, a bubbling inner joy. And I was like, wow, I'm happy for no reason. And, that was a real revelation for me to just be happy. I hadn't. With nothing external kind of igniting that. It was obviously internal.
So, but you always had then this kind of, let's say, a seeking desire kind of to discover something that would bring you this inner peace?
I would say no, because there were friends of mine who had started meditating prior to myself. And, there were elements of the way they spoke and their awareness that I didn't understand. But it certainly, I think a couple of years prior to finding the meditation, there were definitely signs that I was dissatisfied with my life on some level. And I felt there must be something more to life than just going to work, getting married, having kids, going out, having fun, drinking. I had an easy life. I had all my needs were met. I had a great education. I had lovely friends, but something was missing, and so that was the main thing that I found was something was missing, and I felt dissatisfied, and that led me to seeking, and it started through books. I started reading books like The Alchemist, The Prophecy, and I read a few other books that maybe were spiritual, but they had more of a kind of material edge to them. So it was kind of attain your spirituality, but material wealth as well. And, I was so pleased I found Sahaja Yoga meditation during that time in my life, because I could so easily have gone down a different path that wasn't so authentic. And the Sahaja Yoga meditation was very much, it's not about material wealth that brings you that joy and satisfaction. It's an inner wealth. Yeah.
And it's really kind of the quality of the third chakra that you'll be talking about.
I've covered it already, haven't I? You don't need to come to the meeting. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. So, thank you very much, Charlotte. So, I don't know if you have anything to say to people, because nowadays people have so many options of meditation. What would you say? Kind of, it's the thing that's special about Sahaja Yoga.
Yeah. I think when you experience it, that's the only way you can really understand how special it is. But I will mention, I will reiterate that it's free, and all the people that contribute to Sahaja Yoga. So that's the meetings, lovely David here doing the podcasts. Everything is done from the it's done free of charge, but it's done with a natural desire to want to impart this knowledge to other people, because we've gained so much. So it's a really sincere wanting to share that experience. But I will also emphasize that it really has impacted my life in such a profound way. The amount of joy that I've attained through the meditation, and the way it's impacted my children as well, the way I see that they can cope with life and all the challenges that modern day has brought upon them, and just the challenges of motherhood as well, and bringing up children. That's just the tip of the iceberg. So you really just have to give it a chance, and to give it that chance and a little bit of commitment, I think, and dedication. I think that's the key. That at the early stages when I started meditating, I came with a friend, and sometimes I wonder, if I didn't have that support of a friend, would I have stuck at it? And I would have been very sorry if I hadn't. But it's very easy for it to not become, and I think, a priority. And I think if you make it a priority in your life initially, you will reap such immense benefits, and it'll become a very simple process that can be very easily integrated into your life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's very kind of a strong and very authentic words coming from you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Charlotte.
My pleasure, David. Thank you.
So before we finish, I just would like to give that reminder to people that every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. we have our Zoom meeting, and you can meditate online for free with Sahaja Yoga. So thank you very much again, Charlotte.
Could change your life.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, David. Bye-bye.